Sir Jeremy Coyd is a forensic psychiatrist. He studied the ego for over 40 years, from teenage truants to mass murdering psychopaths. He's experienced the full spectrum of what the ego is capable of.
Ego is a total necessity for all people, that unless you have some sense of yourself and then some sense of importance and individuality of yourself, you have enormous problems. You have enormous problems in life, coping, and you have enormous problems in relating to others. Egomania is an interesting term which is not used by psychologists or psychiatrists. It actually is something that goes back to the 19th century, the idea of being essentially mad in narrow areas of life and behaviour. Egomania, I think it is the layman's term for narcissistic personality disorder, yeah?
The term narcissistic derives from the mythical image of Narcissus, the boy who pined away at his own reflection and became a symbol of destructive self-love.
One of the things that with narcissism is that everybody does need a degree of narcissism, and in fact narcissism relates to success in life. There's a direct relationship. The more narcissistic you are, the more financial, material success you have in life.
Psychologists have defined a list of 9 characteristics associated with narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD. Many of us display these traits but learn to control them. But for those who cannot, like a pressure gauge, danger arises when the needle hits red. Psychologists have devised a simple test. Depending on how many times you answer yes to the following questions, may mean that you suffer from NPD.
Do people often fail to appreciate your very special talents or accomplishments? Have people told you that you have too high an opinion of yourself? Do you think a lot about the power, fame or recognition that will be yours someday? When you have a problem, do you almost always insist on seeing the top person? Is it very important to you that people pay attention to you or admire you in some way? And do you feel that you deserve special treatment? Do you often expect other people to do what you ask without question because of who you are? Do you often find it necessary to step on a few toes to get what you want? Would you say that you're not really interested in other people's problems or feelings? Are you often envious of others? Do you find that there are very few people that are really worth your time and attention? Thank you very much.
If you answered yes 5 times or more, it could mean that you have NPD. Malignant Self-Love by Dr. Sam Vaknin is one of the first true attempts to understand the narcissist.
The narcissist is addicted to a drug called narcissistic supply. Narcissistic supply is a fancy term, and it describes all forms of attention, both positive and negative. Narcissists are very utilitarian, very pragmatic and very flexible, multi-purpose machines. They have what I call X-ray vision. They are able instantly to diagnose the weaknesses, vulnerabilities, soft spots, predilections, fears, hopes and emotional needs of everyone around them, and to put it to use instantaneously, relentlessly and ruthlessly. Narcissists never regret what they do, simply because they do not hold themselves responsible to the consequences of their actions.